Hey there, it's David Baer here with BaerOnMarketing based in Portland, Oregon, helping businesses with Facebook and other online marketing channels. Today I want to dive into a platform that I have really become enamored with, and I'm working with a lot of my small local businesses using this platform to help perfect their social media content and really reaching out and building their audience and growing their business or their practice through referrals, through really sharing great content and more. So let's dive into it. It's a platform called LikeableLocal, and you're looking at my interface right now for my Likeable account. I'm going to walk you through it quickly so that you can understand it, and then I'll show you some examples of the type of stuff they do. It is a platform that will help you auto-generate relevant content that has been proven to work with the type of audience that your industry is interested in leading and in getting the attention of and getting followers to really cling on to the content that you're sharing, and ultimately when you have an opportunity for them to act on it, let's say you have a sale that you want them to take advantage of, or you want them to book an appointment, or you want them to refer friends who would also have an interest in your business, they are so tuned into how integral you are to their regular social practices that it makes sense for them. So in my case, I focus on Facebook marketing. That's my business. I'm a Facebook ads specialist and help strategize in Facebook fan page structure as well. So I can do things like look for keywords related to or posts related to a keyword like Facebook on Twitter. I can track things inside Facebook. I can track things inside LinkedIn as well. But what's really very powerful, and let me jump over here because I think this is probably my favorite part of the Likeable content area, is that Likeable will feed me great content that's relevant to my audience as well as relevant to general interests, and they will schedule this stuff on my behalf. There's also the ability to cover trending news stories, so you can pull that straight out of their system as well as I showed you listening. You can actually interact with people right through this platform. So let's say one of the things that I think we find often happens in our business is we get distracted by all of the other stuff going on inside these social platforms. But let's say, all right, here's somebody who commented on a post of mine. And I can actually look at that and say, hey, I want to reply. So I can add a comment right here inside of their platform and click add, and it will respond right back to this person without having to have any login directly to Facebook itself. Okay, let's take a look at how having some assistance building your social media presence online can be a huge time saver and actually can be far more effective than what you might do on your own. So we're talking about Facebook, Twitter, we're talking about LinkedIn, and even things like Pinterest and Google+, where you can amplify your message to your audience. So one of the things that we start with is growing your following to get the right people in there. And you can do this really effectively by identifying that perfect new customer through targeted advertising. I love to use Facebook ads because I have the ability to get hyper targeted in terms of the types of individuals that I am trying to reach and get the right message in front of them. Next, in our platform here through Likeable, we create content for you that's specific to your industry. Now, the point of this content is really that it's proven things that resonate with audiences out there. So while many businesses feel like we always need to be talking about our business, what's going on inside of the walls of our store or our office, or the things that we're doing specifically for our clients, in social media, positioning ourselves as an authority, a go-to source for information around the things in our industry or even tangential to them, are far more appealing to the audience out there. So Likeable programs content that's going to specifically address the way that consumers like to consume content online and put you in the driver's seat in terms of being the one delivering that content to them. So there's several different versions of the platform. We meet all budget sizes. You can schedule this stuff yourself, or you can have Likeable automatically schedule it, and then you can even at the high end, the Rolls-Royce end of their system, you actually can even get personal content created for you about your business, and also some additional one-on-one help directly from them. So, perfect content strategy needs to be seen and consumed by people, and that's why Likeable has created their TurboPost mechanism. So rather than just posting something and have it sit there, the TurboPost is a proprietary method to make sure that your posts are actually seen. Inside Facebook, businesses have seen a huge drop-off in engagement and interaction. It's because there's so much competition for eyeballs on Facebook that people are more interested in seeing what their friends and family have to share rather than the businesses that they're following. So the TurboPost approach helps mitigate that by making sure that you have all of your posts that are posted through the Likeable platform boosted into Facebook, as well as getting repeat posts on Twitter as well, so that you have more opportunity to get seen by more people and get a broader reach, because it's not just your fans but also their friends who are seeing your posts. Let's move on to the referral programs that are integrated into Likeable's platform as well. It's been proven that more than 77% of consumers have said that they are going to make a purchase or consider buying something when it's been referred to them personally by friends or family. And so Likeable has really jumped on this opportunity to make sure that you can leverage that directly inside their platform. So they've built in refer a friend programs, incentives. They give away things like $500 Amazon gift cards across their entire platform. So this is not money out of your pocket. This is something that you have the ability to leverage in order to get referrals from your current customers and clients, and play into the Likeable drawing that happens every single month. All right, now the idea of referring a friend is very simple. Again, this is integrated into the platform, and you can simply say, hey, do you like what we're doing? If you tell somebody else about it, you have the ability to enter into that drawing for whatever it is Likeable happens to give away. And this goes right over to that form that you just took a look at. It's also mobile friendly, because we know that the majority of people now, myself included and probably you, are consuming our social media on our phones or on our tablets. In fact, over 60% of social media usage these days, and it's probably even more by the time you're watching this video, is consumed on mobile devices. So all of this is mobile friendly, including the back end of the app where you can be controlling all of the content that you want to be managing. You can do that all right from your phone on the go. Okay, so you may be wondering, is Likeable's platform appropriate to you and your industry? Well, there are nearly 60 different verticals that Likeable covers, everything from women's lifestyle to veterinarian to weddings to technology, travel. There's a great deal of content for dentists in all sorts of categories, from pediatric dentistry to orthodontics to oral surgery and so on. In fact, let me dive into just one of these. I'll click open the oral surgery so you can see the type of content that is produced. Some really interesting questions. Often there's some great advice on recovery. And then there are always terrific links to articles. Let's see if we can find that. Let's open up the jewelry one and see what they have here. Okay, so there's some beautiful or really stunning and engaging images. And here's a case where it says, what are your thoughts on this new way to wear wedding rings? And it links to an article which looks like it's over on the Huffington Post. This is the type of content that consumers consumers love to engage with, and putting these types of things in place in your business's social media. Here's another one, dry cleaning, for example. You wouldn't imagine that people follow dry cleaners, or if they do, they're in it for maybe getting a coupon or something, and then they don't engage with a dry cleaner at all. But here's some great content. Again, how to deal with taking care of your clothes. People really care about the clothes they wear, and so this is great advice. So that'll just give you a quick idea of some of the content that exists. It's available for so many different verticals. I've just shown you a few, but how about more accounting, dermatology, beauty, chiropractic, real estate, both residential and commercial, and so much more. So that's just a quick look at the content that you can expect from Likeable. All right, you like what you've seen so far, you want to learn more, and you want to figure out how this is all going to enter into your business social media marketing. Here's what you do next. You simply head on over to BaerOnMarketing.com/demo, and it'll bring you to this page where you can fill out a request to get a hands-on demo where one of our Likeable team members will walk you through the platform and talk about how you're currently marketing on social and whether their platform is a good fit for you, and also help you figure out which of their various packages might be most appropriate both for your budget as well as for your needs. So head on over once again to BaerOnMarketing.com/demo, fill out the form, and we will enter a time into your calendar when we can get together and discuss how Likeable can work for you.